and go.
Hello, I'm Simon Gulliver, Gardens and Parks Consultant for the National Trust.
And what is your earliest memory of a green space?
Well, I was fortunate enough to grow up in the countryside, so my earliest green spaces were firstly my dad's garden, where he used to grow vegetables, and I used to go and help him grow vegetables. And also we lived opposite a beautiful water meadow and a brook, and I used to spend most of the rest of my time running around in the countryside, really.
What sort of things do you do as part of your job, and who inspired you?
Well, I'm a Gardens and Parks advisor, so basically I work with about 30 gardens across Lancashire, Cheshire and the Midlands, and I work alongside the general managers of the properties and our head gardeners, our great head gardeners at the National Trust, and I advise on the development of the landscape, sort of more strategic really than individual plants, although obviously I love plants, so I do obviously give a lot of advice on what plants to plant as well.
What is your favourite thing about working outdoors or for the green sector?
Well, I think it's multiple things, isn't it really? But it's largely being outside, not stuck behind a desk all day long. And although I'm now a Gardens and Parks consultant, so obviously it does involve lots of reports and lots of emails and lots of online meetings, I do still get out into beautiful landscapes all the time, and I also grow plants at home as well, so I get my plant fix at home these days.
And what experiences and courses helped you to become a Parks and Gardens advisor?
Well, I suppose it's firstly I did a degree in horticulture at Pershore College, and I'm a sort of a late starter, so I had a previous career in IT, in computers, and I sort of made a decision to turn my sort of hobby, because I was always a very keen amateur gardener, into my job. So when I went back to college, I was fortunate enough to get a placement. We used to do a 4-year degree course then. I had a placement for a year down at Wisley, and that sort of got me into an interest in collection horticulture. From there, I actually, when I finished my degree course, I went back to Pershore. Back to Pershore College, and then eventually back to the RHS down at Wisley, and I worked for Plant Heritage on the National Plant Collection Scheme, and that sort of got me more and more interested in plant conservation and things like that. So then I did a master's degree at Edinburgh Botanic Gardens in taxonomy plant classification, and from there I then got a job at Birmingham Botanical Gardens as an area supervisor and a horticultural lecturer, and I was there for 10 years. And I suppose it was a combination of that experience and those qualifications that then got me the job as a Gardens Advisor at National Trust.
What is your advice to anyone considering the industry?
I think it's great. There's marvellous people in horticulture, and I would recommend it to anybody, because I've had a marvellous 20 years since I left IT and moved into horticulture.
That's great, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.